What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We are going to be reacting to Colin Cowherd's NBA Bubble Awards. You guys really enjoy the Colin Cowherd reaction videos, so we're going to be doing another one here today. Drop a thumbs up if you guys do enjoy these, and I'll leave a link to the video in the description below if you want to check it out yourselves. And without further ado, I'll hop right into this.
Here we go. Here are our NBA Bubble Awards, which they're actually handing out.
Yes. All right. Rookie of the Bubble, Tyler Hero.
Now, they're doing each award for the bubble. Like, they're doing Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year, and all that for the bubble. I think that's, I don't know. It's only 9 games, so I hope people don't take it too seriously. But it is impressive nonetheless. And it's probably going to be Michael Porter Jr. Hero was really good. I would honestly, Zion was good as well. They were all good. I think Michael Porter Jr. might be the most deserving of it, but they were all great in the bubble.
John Morant, Michael Porter Jr., or Zion Williamson?
I'm going to go with a kid I've been waiting to watch play for 2 years,
So
Michael Porter Jr. He was a great recruit, then had some injuries. We've all been waiting to see him. He's supposed to be a remarkable talent. Well, the kid can score. He's an absolutely natural scorer. 22 a game, led all rookies in the bubble scoring, and he's a really nice shooter. 42% shooter from three-point range, which is the modern NBA. Nuggets got a good one. Also, he had a game, first NBA rookie ever, league history, to have 30 points, 15 boards, and 5 three-pointers in the game, did against the Suns. So he's all
And doesn't believe in vaccines.
that in a bag of chips. And Denver's got Jokic and Jamal Murray and a very good staff and a good scouting department, and now they've got their next star. So keep your eye on Denver for the next 4 and 5 years in this league.
Bright future.
Nice. 4 to 5 years. I was going to say like 4 to 5 months. 4 to 5 years. I mean, I'm still on the train. If they get offered Bradley Beal for Michael Porter Jr. or something like that, you pull the trigger if you're Denver.
Sure.
Yeah.
The most disappointing team.
Sixers injuries. I'm not going to hate on the Sixers. Lakers weren't good, but man, the Pelicans fell flat. They were just people thought they were going to make the play-in game, and that's why kind of the NBA did this bubble. And then obviously Portland, it's going to be Portland and Memphis as the time I'm recording this. I think you guys will be seeing this on Saturday, so I think the play-in game's on 2:30 on Saturday. So I would give it to the Pels more than the Lakers, but yeah, I'm going to give it to the Pels.
76ers, the Lakers, or the Pelicans?
This is hardly a shock. The most disappointing team in the bubble is going to officially be the Philadelphia 76ers. By the way, they were outscored by 21 points in the fourth quarter. You'd think with all this talent, you could excuse it if they were a little slow out of the gate. They're a bad fourth quarter team in the bubble. They had a losing record in the bubble. Ben Simmons is out indefinitely. And all we heard was, oh, the chemistry. This time apart.
I don't know. Like, Simmons got hurt. Nothing you could do about that. Embiid got hurt. I mean, they were disappointing. Maybe you can make it to the Sixers. It sucks because I was really excited to see like a full healthy Sixers versus the full healthy Celtics in round 1. That's what I really wanted. But
chemistry will be great, and it wasn't great. And they still can't play together and blow this thing up. Let the 2 stars go their separate ways.
It's very difficult. The best play. Booker's game winner.
Why'd you say that?
It
wasn't great. And they still can't play together and blow this thing up. Let the 2 stars go their separate ways.
It's very difficult. The best play. Booker's game winner. Doncic's leg pass. Kuzma's game winner. Or the Lillard bounce 3.
I'm
going to go the Suns' Devin Booker. Here it is.
Very fun moment.
It sucks, man. The Suns went literally 8-0. 8-0 in the bubble. Literally the most they could have gotten asked for. Most. It sucks because people will bring up them why'd they even invite them into the bubble if they can go perfect and still not even make it. It sucks because Portland played so well and Memphis, I guess, got a couple wins. But yeah, I guess it really didn't make a lot of sense because you needed so much for Phoenix to make the playoffs. Or I guess you needed one more Memphis L. Or you needed the Nets to win last night. But man, as I'm recording this because it is Friday, but damn, it sucks. Phoenix has a bright future, but you got to feel bad for them. They literally went perfect in the bubble and still don't even make the play-in game.
Although that leg pass was
pretty clever.
Ridiculous. All right, most surprising team. The Blazers, the Nets, the Spurs, or the Phoenix Suns?
The Suns because they went 8-0, but the Nets, how'd they get a couple wins with that team? I don't know. Spurs... No, I wouldn't say they were super surprising. If they made the play-in, yeah. Blazers, I wouldn't say. I thought they had the best chance of making the play-in over the Pels, in my opinion. But I think the public perception was the Pels. But the Suns. 8-0. Yeah, that's got to be it.
There's a couple of them here, but we don't talk about them a lot. So let's give it to the Suns, who were 7-0 in the bubble. This has been not always the best run organization, but you got to give it. You know what? They could have mailed it in. They could have mailed it in. 7-0, best point differential. Devin Booker averaged 31 in the bubble.
Mailed it in. Brooklyn kind of mailed it in, but not really. But shout out to the Suns for actually caring and trying to make it.
Monty Williams, congrats to you. He'll probably win Coach of the Year in the bubble. So it's a nice story. It's a really good NBA town. I've gone to many Suns games through the years. Now they got a superstar, and they just got to draft better and get somebody beside him.
All right, the most surprising player, Carmelo Anthony, Skinny Mello, Michael Porter Jr., Gary Trent Jr., or TJ Warren.
I'm not saying Melo. No. Probably Gary Trent. He showed that he could be a viable scoring option for Portland as their fourth guy, because you have your backcourt. I would probably have the ball in Melo's hands, and then Gary Trent is a nice scorer. He was really good. Porter Jr., I think we saw flashes of this in the regular season. He just never played a lot, or he didn't play 25 minutes plus for a long stretch of games. Warren has this in him, but he had some out of this world games. So I would give it to either of the right guys, Trent Jr. or TJ Warren.
You know, I didn't know much about TJ Warren. I think it's TJ Warren.
See, this is why I say he's underrated. How do you not know about TJ Warren? He was fantastic in Phoenix as a viable third scoring option. You like the ball in his hands. He was traded for a second round pick in cash? Something like that, or it might have been just cash. And he was good for Indy this year. I thought he was one of the more underrated players in the NBA. I've said it a lot. I don't want to keep reiterating myself, but come on, Colin.
He played at NC State. I don't even remember him in college. And he was
drafted in
crazy scoring
13?
machine. 3 consecutive games with 30-plus points in the bubble. He never had consecutive 30-point games in his career.
14 maybe?
So this dude took the 5 months. Unlike Chris Middleton, who said, I didn't grab a ball, this guy worked it. This guy totally worked it. His 2 highest scoring games of his life both came in the bubble. He had 53 points against the Sixers and 39 against the Lakers. So tip of the cap to TJ Warren, who took his pandemic time seriously.
All right, the best bubble concept. Camera angles, jersey slogans, play-in game, or the virtual fans.
Slogans?
Jersey slogans, play-in game, or the virtual fans.
I don't know. The fans are cool, but I wouldn't say it's I don't know. Camera angles are cool. Obviously the jersey slogans are really important. I guess I would go jersey slogans. I like the play-in. I think that would be cool at the end of the regular season. They did a play-in for the 8th seed. So I'll go play-in with a close second. Or slogans most important, but the actual game, the play-in.
This is tough.
I'm gonna go virtual fans. I think this is really brilliant.
I liked it too. I did not think it was going to look good at first.
That's Lil Wayne.
I didn't think I was gonna like it either, and it was serviceable.
Yeah.
There was Lil Wayne was in there.
Chris Bosh.
There was a goat. There was at one point. I think it looks great, and I also think this is, for a lot of people, this was great. If you could tell your friends, I'm going to be in the NBA game tonight on television. I thought this was, you and I have talked about this. There's an old saying that basketball thinks of it first, football gets it right, and baseball makes the most money off it. Basketball's been very good through the years of coming up with new concepts. Now, some aren't great. Remember the jerseys with the jerseys with
tried to forget it.
Sleeves and the new ball? But you know what? Every few years they roll it out.
I kind of like the jerseys with the sleeves. I thought it was different. I don't know.
This was brilliant.
I like it too. All right, free trip to Florida award. The Kings, the Pelicans, or the Wizards?
Wizards.
Bradley Beal, would you please leave this organization?
They were literally below the Hornets, and I think the Bulls at one point in the standings. And they didn't even get sent to the bubble.
Wizards are pathetic. 0-7 in the bubble. Not even really competitive. 0-8.
I think
they just did?
8.
They beat the Celtics today. Okay, tip of the cap.
Oh, yeah.
They beat the Celtics backups today, and they lost 5 of their first 7 games by double digits. So
it's not a strong showing for the Wizards.
The closest game they had was getting whacked by the Nets. The Nets don't even have their talent. They were competitive.
They got to go to Disney though.
Bradley Beal, go find another team.
All right, We Didn't Care award goes to the Bucks, the Clippers, or the Lakers. This is tough.
Maybe the Bucks.
Well, it's
Clippers.
I'll go
Bucks.
Clippers.
The only reason I say Clippers because they played really hard in the Suns game. They played really hard against the Lakers. I don't know, but the Bucks, I feel like they're ready for the playoffs.
They had so many players
Rightfully
miss
so as
games.
well.
They were outscored by 26 points in the
guess,
first
yeah.
quarter. That was second worst in the bubble.
lost
So
to
it's
the
not like
Nets,
it came
right?
with any intensity.
Did both of them?
Kawhi Leonard missed a
both lost
game.
to the
Paul
Nets.
George missed a game. Lou Williams missed 2. Patrick Beverly missed 4. Montrezl Harrell missed 7.
Oh yeah, maybe it is the
To me,
Clippers.
what they're really all about is stay healthy. This is all about brand play in Los Angeles. You don't see many Clipper hats. This is like the Mets. When the Mets mattered in New York, the Yankees stunk, and the Mets were not only good, they won the World Series. And for a time, they shifted the sentiment in New York. When you're an underdog in a city, you got to win a World Series. The Mets for about 3 years were the talk in New York. They had stars. They won a World Series.
2015.
Winning
the Royals.
and beating the Lakers in the playoffs
Sadly, a Mets fan as well as a Knicks fan.
is not changing anything. They have to win a title, and they haven't been into the regular season from day one of the regular season. They have never cared. Just get in, get healthy, let's go.
Best non-basketball story: Companions, Fishing, The Rooms, or Wings.
This is an easy
Wings.
one. Wings.
Yeah, that was the best one.
Hot Wings Williams or Lap Dance Lou.
Hot rings. William
Lemon
after
pepper
hot
Lou.
rod.
He went to
That's funny.
a strip club, Magic City, which is supposed to be fantastic. Don't know.
I heard the wings are
And
good.
he said he was going there to get dinner, and then there was some reports that there
There's
was
some conflicting
you got a
reports.
side of lap dances. Yeah, I will say this: the food looks terrific. It really does. Congratulations to Magic City on all the free pub.
Are you now that you
Yeah,
this
I know. A lot of publicity.
story
for
has
them.
happened? Would you eat wings from Magic City if
Oh,
you
absolutely.
were in Atlanta?
I love wings. Absolutely.
But you would have them delivered to you? You wouldn't actually go?
well,
too much.
if my wife went with me.
Yeah, of course. All right. MVP of the bubble. Devin Booker.
I don't know. Booker, like, this one's the tough one because all four of these players were fantastic. These are probably the top four. And then Giannis, when he played, was amazing as well. But I would say this is the top four in the bubble. And they're all guards. I wouldn't. It's so tough. But, like, because we normalize what James Harden does, but I'm pretty sure he averaged, like, 35 and 7 in the bubble. Booker went 8-0. 8-0 and was the best player on that team. But I think I'm going to give it a Lillard. I think I'm gonna. It's between Booker and Lillard for me. And then probably Harden. I don't know. They were all so good, but I would give it a Booker. But you can honestly give a reason for each and every one of these guys.
Luka Doncic, James Harden, or Damian Lillard?
Easy one. Dame, because he
I
went
wouldn't
into the
say it's
bubble.
easy, but
he had to
I
carry his
agree.
team. Okay, like they have these are playoff games for them. Like they have to get into the bubble. He had massive pressure.
Same with Devin
37 points a game, a 61-point game against the Mavericks, 5-2 in the bubble, shooting 42.5% three-point percentage, which is the highest. And it's not just that he's scoring. These are huge games. And C.J. McCollum has been hurt. Carmelo Anthony is like 36 years old. They've got some bigs. Nurkic is back. But his performances, they were in close games. Like his points were not winning games. They were like, they're games that are going to, if they beat Brooklyn today, they make the playoffs because of him. And I think he's such an unbelievable talent. He just went to Weber State, and he's in Portland, so nobody pays attention to him. Well, I mean, we've all known he's good for years, but I think in the bubble we're like, holy hell.
He's just been tremendous to watch. Just an unbelievable hooper.
Good stuff. Look at that. Hi, everybody.
Good stuff, yeah. I agree. I agree with most of his picks. Obviously, there was a lot of random miscellaneous awards in there that they're all subjective anyway. But like the Wings one, there's no right answer. But for the last one, it's tough. Let me know your MVP in the bubble in the comments below, because I'm interested if a lot more people say Booker or people say Lillard, or maybe some of you say Harden or Luka. But yeah, that is gonna be for me. Thank you all for watching. I'm so excited for these playoffs to start. I think I plan on doing my playoff predictions on this channel, but I think I'm gonna upload it on the main channel. So be on the lookout for that. That's gonna either come out I think on Sunday or Monday. So because the playoffs start Monday. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Love you guys. See you guys next video.